What's up, and welcome back to Interpreting the Stars, where today we're talking about a new film based on an old TV show by the same title, Fantasy Island. What's your fantasy? So first off, I don't have any connection to the original show. I've never seen it. I don't know anything about it, but now I kind of feel like I do, and whether or not you consider this a good or bad film is irrelevant because it actually made me want to go back and watch the old show. Maybe that's a good thing, maybe it's not, I'm not entirely sure. I'm incredibly torn on how I personally feel about it though. So is this something that you'll want to keep in your personal collection, or is it something that you'd rather deflagrate? Let's get cracking. This review is brought to you by the word of the day, deflagrate. To cause something to burn in such an intense manner, like my intestines when that hotel gave me cherry gumdrops that turned out to be atomic fireballs. Fantasy Island is a mysterious island that allows its inhabitants to change their lives forever, as it has the mystical properties to make your fantasies a reality. For 5 lucky contest winners, they get to witness it firsthand, but be careful what you wish for is the central theme of this film, as their fantasies rarely play out as they imagine they would. Soon, fantasy turns into inescapable nightmare. As I said, I'm extremely torn on this film. Extremely. Because in my head, I know a big portion of this film isn't very good. It actually plays out tonally like a third live-action Scooby-Doo movie. It's over the top, it's ridiculous, there's bad acting, it has no idea how to blend the genres of comedy, drama, and horror, and oh my god, it's highly inconsistent. Especially in its themes. And yet, I found myself thoroughly enjoying it. Hold on to your butts, people, because we might be in so bad it's good territory. I think the reason that I'm so torn on this movie is because of the concept. The concept is actually good. It is. It's based on an old TV show that ran for 7 years and was remade a couple of times. There are moments in this film that I could tell that the spirit of the original idea was there. You know, the whole be careful what you wish for stuff. The stuff that actually makes you think, which is in completely sharp contrast to the bad horror film gimmicks that this film tries to utilize too. It doesn't really work very well together because I was mostly annoyed by the horror gimmicks and I wanted to see the be careful what you wish for stuff to play out like episodes of a TV show. So maybe the reason that I actually like this movie is because I like the concept. If you're wondering, yes, the movie did make me want to go back and watch the old show, but gosh dang it, it's not available to stream anywhere, so this is what I get to watch instead. But obviously, I think this film runs into quite a bit of technical issues. You got bad acting, primarily from Michael Pena, who is trying way too hard to be somebody who he isn't, probably the guy from the old TV show. You got a variety of different types of fantasies, scary, funny, sexy, dramatic, etc. You got a mixture of actual fantasy provided by a mystical island, and then some fantasies are more physical and real and set up by the actual people on the island. But why though? Why are some people fantasy and other people actual, real people? It is unbelievably inconsistent as to how the island actually operates. But you know what? Screw it, because that just adds to the magic of this so bad that it's good film. There's no way that they didn't know how ridiculous this movie was becoming. And I realized that I may be the only person that liked what they did here, but I did, I really did. I had a great time with it, I had a blast. Let's take a look at the final score from a purely technical, objective, and unbiased perspective. It's hard not to realize that this film has issues with inconsistencies, bad acting, unimaginative work behind the camera, as well as nothing creative in the visuals, music, or sound departments. Nothing really stands out here, which is why the unbiased score is 62%. However, like I said, I really enjoyed this movie. I had a blast and a half with it, which is why my bias score is all the way up at 78%, averaging everything out to a final score of 70%, 70 out of 100 possible stars, granting Fantasy Island with a letter grade of C-. Not a bad film if I do say so myself. I mean, it is bad, but in my opinion, it's so bad that it's good. I realized, once again, I may be the only person who actually experienced the film the way that I did. But I'm glad for that. Let me know your guys' thoughts on the film though. In your opinion, is it so bad that it's good? Or is it just bad? Or is it just good? I'd love to hear your thoughts on it, so drop them down below. As for YouTube, you know what to do. Hit the subscribe button if you like this review, because there's more like it coming out. Hit the thumbs up button, because that always helps out my channel. And don't forget about the little bell icon, because that'll help notify you when I come out with my next review. Until then, peace out.